Why do you hate swamp so much? It's hard, and it is
The videos
intentionally
that
like
you also shows
depressing.
it's just an ugly biome and the
It's
debuffs and all that.
there's a Sarfnic. There's a difference between ugly and depressing. It's intentionally meant to be a depressing biome. It's not ugly.
Or guys are discussing the biomes or different opinions on it.
Also,
So
I don't know what you're on and saying Valheim's better looking than Ark. Maybe in those screenshots, but you're not running Ark at full settings.
that's true, but
You're running Ark at very low settings.
I do think that they're very similar, and I think it's kind of.
I wouldn't say so. I agree with you that Aramis is really hypercritical
Okay, so like
on Valheim's
a
graphics.
D
I
on
also
Valheim.
think. I also, this is a controversial opinion, but I think Minecraft's graphics are pretty exceptional. Because I'm not really for just. No, I'm not really for just high quality graphics and realistic. I don't really see the point. It's okay, but it shouldn't be what you should strive for all the time. I'm completely fine with retro stuff if it looks good in its own right. Valheim would realistically get like, for me, a B on graphics maybe, a B minus.
Like for what it is, I get it has the polygons with some of the structures, but
polygons are perfectly fine.
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
Polygons.
I like the sunlight, the glare.
I do agree with him though in that going full RuneScape style was too far. I just think he's way too hypercritical.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, 100%. I don't think Valheim has a lot of issues with its graphics. I don't think there's anything to really criticize it, and maybe it is a little too polygonist, but
That's
it's a style. I'd argue it's a style.
Okay, literally everything is a style, something.
Or like it's purposely stylish. Yes.
That's the same argument as saying one culture can't be criticized because it's a culture.
Oh,
yeah. Everyone has their own opinions.
Kind of taking my words out there, but yeah.
Well, here, one culture can't be criticized because every culture is being judged through the lens of another culture.
I know what you mean. I hate the argument that you can't say a culture is bad because
you can't say its style. You can't make the argument that you can't say a style is bad because there are objectively bad styles, as in generally unappealing to most people.
Personally, it's like saying Minecraft is bad because it has cubes, right? Like that's the style. I actually appreciate the style. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's a good stylistic choice and it's done well.
It's done well. It also makes the game run better.
You need a good choice and it needs to be done well. And no, it doesn't make the game run better. Minecraft's
what?
It's actually well optimized, but it's not. It only runs well because it's well optimized. Otherwise, it would be a laggy mess of a game, more so than games like Ark. If Ark were optimized as well, Ark would be far less laggy.
Like one of the
because of the voxel style like the game causes or requires so much power.
Let's switch back to the conversation about biomes. So it's more like I just think that Meadows is just far better than Swamp. Like Swamp is lowlands, the terrain I don't find that pleasurable either.
So like the argument that it's hard, I don't like because it's not. I think the biomes do get harder in order.
The video there.
Meadows is easiest, then Black Forest, then Swamp, then Mountain, then Plains. That's the order in which they get harder. And it's fair.
So the video that I sent you, it talked about how like you get wet debuff nonstop as well as cold during the night. It just makes for like an unpleasurable experience playing as well. That was a good point.
Do you get cold inside a dungeon?
Well, I was thinking about like when you're in the swamp at night, you get 2 debuffs.
Well, yeah, that's why you sleep.
Fucked.
But you get a debuff.
However, getting rested bonus could combat that, which is actually.
Well, you should always have rested bonus.
Yeah.
But I'm just kind of next to something you should always have.
Yeah, I also don't find the crypts that enjoyable personally. I mean, they're cool aesthetic, I guess. They're probably slightly better. But not. I think my favorite crypt so far is the caves.
Well, yeah, but that's also like far more effort put in them both. Clearly, I'm not saying the crypts aren't bad because they are, but they're better.
I definitely disagree with putting ocean above swamp though. The fact that I put ocean above swamp is kind of dumb. Because all ocean really has is the sea monsters and the creatures. And then I don't understand why the guy put plains first. He said it was because it reminds him of Europe, like Southern Europe. But
that's how I would do it right now.
That's kind of why I kind of like meadows, because it reminds me of Michigan a lot. But... Okay. Server's up though.
Yeah, 1 moment.
I saw that you built the barn for the storage thing.
I started.
Oh really? It's not done? So many black chests in here though.
Not labeled. They're like literally perfectly placed.
Nice.
To get them to actually fit.
Yeah, one of the rocks nearby has like a hole bit into it. We should probably get rid of it. Oh, what's that down there? A bunch of green metal. Oh god, there's a bunch of fuel in here. Oh no, war cries.
For one, you don't have rested.
Someone broke I do have it. Someone broke a chest.
Then pick
Something
it up.
broke a chest.
Place the chest back.
Right by the forge.
I think you can tell what broke the chest in front of your eyes. Okay, so pick it up and place the chest back.
Come on, let me kill the fucking hordes here. That's a 1-star. Maybe they're swimming around.
Was that 1 or 2 chests? I can't tell.
Probably just move the stuff up anyways. So you don't care.
Yeah, have fun doing that. That's a lot to move up. You can start moving it up, but we don't have the chest storage sorted yet.
Oh, then there's no point then.
Okay, deal with these fuelings. There's another one that you're missing.
Where is it? Oh, the far one? Oh, okay.
You should know. That's close enough for stuff to attack the base, Sarfnic. Also got something across the river shooting at us.
How's it hit? It's in the river. I can't even see it.
Belly.
Oh, irrelevant.
Well, no, it will still attack the base.
Oh.
Okay, let's head back up and get rested. First thing you realistically should have done when you got on was slept instead of traveling.
Oh. No, yeah, I got rested though. Oh, I thought the windmills were a box for a second. Oh my god.
Let me just make sure all the blacks is
There's still more. Hold on a second.
Okay,
Go down here.
I'm doing the blacks real quick.
Perfectly timed dodge rolls. Get it. I think I've become better at dodge rolls, but I've become worse at parrying.
Too late.
Too late. Anyway. It would have made a difference anyway.
It would have when you initially got on.
But yeah,
Also, there was a fueling that you left to attack the barrel.
Oh, I was just fighting the two over there. I didn't see this guy. We should probably put some crafting benches around the house.
You want to do that? Go do that.
I'll use the wood to do right now, yeah.
I'm working on the storage. Let's try to do this layer.
No issues. Don't they like destroy crafting tables as they run around?
What?
Like monsters and stuff. Like aggro to them.
Yeah, but that's why you place them, because the monsters don't spawn. I'd rather the monster break the crafting table than break the base.
Yes, yeah. Okay, let's see. Hi, freak. What's going on? Sorry to your message. I don't have a chat popped up. I hate how the static is still here. It's gonna be here forever, I think. Jeez, I starts getting rain damage. I got rid of the barley that couldn't grow, by the way.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah. Although you can leave it and we'll just go next cycle.
Oh, okay, I'll leave this other one. So flax is the stuff we like we put in like the weaver and what's it called? Not weaver. What's it called?
Yeah.
The spinning wheel.
He's gonna put a flax in the spinning wheel, yeah, though.
Yeah, I know. And then we put the barley in the. We always put barley in the windmill.
Barley in the windmill?
Always, right?
As long as you've completely repurposed it.
We have a stack now.
Just wait until it's like 120 in there, that's going through.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. If you want, you can work on refining black metal.
Okay. I'm gonna do the coal strat then. Let's take some of the points we have here.
Do we have coal up here? Yeah, we do. Just enough for
I'm gonna get us a couple more stacks though.
Okay.
Are we gonna be on the? Are we gonna be able to make black metal armor now?
Yes, very shortly.
That's something I've been wanting to do for a while. Would you say it's worth it to do the trader strat?
The one we taught you with, yes.
Yeah, is it worth the coins though?
What else are you gonna use the coins on?
True.
That's why it's worth it.
I heard that the next update they're doing is they're adding like, what was it, Hilder's Quest or something.
Correct. Which I still don't really understand what the Hilder's Quest part is, but
I think it just introduces more NPCs, if I would suggest. And whatever the quest is.
Also, it's difficulty options, thank God.
Huh?
Also, it's difficulty options, thank God.
So you've been playing hard mode.
Yes.
God, Warcry is when a game is not
too easy.
When a game is only somewhat difficult.
But it's not even somewhat difficult.
I think it was Warcry is when a game isn't impossible to beat.
No. So, I think that must have been me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of doing Warcries. What if I like just start destroying the house? Like getting rid of it, and then I just don't save it and undo it.
Then
What war? Cut out.
Then I just wouldn't play video games with you
No,
anymore.
I said if I don't save it, so it's automatically undone. It's like a jump scare.
It will save most of the time, though.
No, I mean, if you just do it fast and log out.
And then, if you log out, that won't work. You've got to alt F4, and also,
Oh, yeah.
a little bit of time the game makes other saves to be that it doesn't tell you about.
Like, fuck. I think there actually is a way in the settings to. At least I saw it in the update log. It's like access old saves. But yeah, that would be so too risky.
That is, yeah, it's a thing.
Okay, I've got us about 3 stacks full.
Woodstone. Then what? I need woodstone. Passive mob drops. Hostile mob drops. Trophies.
Miscellaneous.
Michelin.
Kind of like how I used to say Obicide and I used to call it miscellaneous.
I used to say obsidian.
It's not horrible.
It's not as bad as Nova Scotian or Obisidan.
Nova
Or
Scotian.
Chitin. Anyone who still says Chitin, anyone with over 100 hours in Ark that says Chitin actually deserves to be stabbed.
I think I might still say Chin.
Yes. Yes, 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 kill yourself.
Well, that's just an issue with
That
the
is the
English
only-
language. Warcry. It's not my fault.
Yes, I know. But once you've been exposed to something enough times, you should probably still also proving my point that English is a retarded language. Did you pick up the carrots recently?
I think so. Like when you logged off, yeah. I did all the props.
Because I did some of them before I logged.
Yeah, they are replaying everything.
Okay, I'm gonna start getting, I guess, a chest over here. Well, we already have a metal chest. I don't really want to be more... I don't really see a point in being more organized than that over there. I think we can still keep tools and weapons at the other base.
Well, look at that. All the metal. Black metal. God, I want to call it green metal too bad.
Green.
That's what it is, kind of.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
That being iron. It comes from the green creatures.
It comes from swamps, except for the
That's not
fact
what
that
this
it's
comes.
plains.
This comes from green creatures.
No, black metal. How Vikings got iron, which they called black metal, came from swamps. Except for the fact that the thing called iron is in the swamps, and the thing called black metal is in the plains.
You should tell the devs about that.
Oh, can I ride this if the wind direction changes?
Oh, you take damage if you hit by it.
Are you surprised?
I mean, that makes sense, but think about the Minecraft, what's it called? The stone cutter. You know what would have been made this so much better? If the blast furnace like carry more coal than 20 for more metal. It's literally just an extra furnace you have to make in order to smelt more.
I agree. What it should do is it should allow you to smelt old ores too. It should just be an upgrade.
Yes.
If I was a dev of Valheim, there would be many things I would change.
Meadow through portals, did you change that one?
No.
Really? Nah.
It's the most cringe complaint. I hate that complaint.
That's what the guy in the video did.
That's what like everybody does. And also, if you do that, that's how you can tell if someone's a goated Valheim player or a cringe Valheim player.
Yeah, I'm guessing that guy is cringe.
Yes.
I guess in a sense I can see how hard to compare graphics in this game, but I don't think it's D level graphics. Definitely not.
I agree with you. It's like C plus B minus in my opinion.
I give it a B minus. Because what C Callow is a little negative, right? It's a little on the negative side.
Callow, I'd say C plus is about average.
Okay. So I could say it's B minus. I think it's better than average.
You'd expect most popular games are gonna be like a B or an A on most things. Hence why it's popular.
Well, sometimes the game is popular for reasons that you disagree with.
I know. But most of the time.
Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of this rock. That's not my problem. Yeah, we're gonna use up pretty much all the coal I've got. I
think I will do 2 black metal chests for each thing. I'm gonna rob this black metal, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I think it's gonna be exactly 36. Everything is produced. And then we'll be done with spending it on chests. I've spent 6 times 12.
Jeez.
No, 6 times 18. 108 plus 36. That's how much I'll be spending total. Which what comes out to 144, yeah. Oops.
Oh, you took the raw black metal.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Where's out?
We have it. Just thrown across the face.
That one's not cooking. Oh my god. Fuck. Have to refill it. Here we got a couple stacks now. Oh, should I move the other smelters up here?
We will.
Huh?
We will. It just doesn't matter right now.
Okay, we're officially out of coal. We're in a coal deficit like Minecraft.
Go get some coal.
More again. Spend more money over and over again.
Do we have the money?
On the bad, but we're getting low. We'll do it. Try to move this black metal up. Okay, let's do it. Spend all this gold.
How much do we have?
Let's see. Taking locks from me to cook it later. Okay. Feels like we barely used our mountain house. Like, we'll probably used it in a couple of days.
Yeah, but it's like a nice thing to have.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And are you plan on moving the wolves?
Maybe a couple of them, not the entire thing.
We have like 800 coins left.
So not much.
Yes.
Okay, well use them up and then you have to find your own way of managing to get coal.
We can just raid stuff. Oh, to get more points.
But that's gonna be very slow.
True, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Okay, well we have a good amount of a chest's worth of barley. 116.
about 160 points left. Just gonna press that for later. We also do wood runs and get food that way. Can you obliterate coal where you get the coal back?
No, don't do that. How to turn your coal into a 10.
It would be super badass. Oh my god, someone asked opinions on Elon Musk. Alright, so I have actually very positive opinions on Elon Musk, but not all positive. Obviously, slavery bad.
Sorry, what?
Slavery bad.
Yeah, but how does that relate?
What was it, the emerald mines or something he had? His family owned.
Okay,
But other than that, I don't give a shit.
There is literally zero evidence I can find.
I don't judge him for that, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, Sarfnic,
if it is true, if it is
we don't
true,
know it exists, and considering an emerald mine is not documented, then it probably wasn't true.
just making it up. Gee, let me see if I can look it up. See if I can find information. Elon Musk.
I'm looking through.
Because I heard about it. And yeah, so he's denying it exists. So what the fuck? Where did this come from?
His father constantly tries to say it exists, but his father is not known for being the best individual. Do you hear about that family thing with Elon Musk?
No.
His father fucked his stepsister or something.
Man.
They aren't technically related, but they had a kid together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With like the age difference, I'd imagine.
I mean, yeah, but also one was pretty much a parental figure for the other.
Yeah, that's why it's bad usually.
Yeah. I mean, the bigger issue is the genetic makeup, but
I think half plus 7 is a rule that adults should follow. Take your age, you have it, and you add 7. And if that person's age doesn't match it, then cringe. See, you can turn on slow walk. So we can talk about Elon Musk's son. Oh yeah, the dude. I don't care that you named his son that way. I think it's funny. You will probably get bullied in school though, but still.
He absolutely shouldn't have. But I'm not surprised considering he's an autist.
The what?
He's
Autist? Musk? This is pretty obvious. But the woman he had him with seemed to be very suspicious and weird. But
what, Grimes?
yeah.
Didn't he break up with Grimes?
Yeah.
I don't think up with him.
Sure. He's like a weird person though, but getting out right there. And then I think him buying Twitter was my hot take is I think it was a really good decision and it's probably gonna work out in the long run for the company.
I don't really care. I'm just happy that Twitter's dying. If it is.
It is.
If it goes well,
shit.
then
More price.
Kill them.
Second one.
Kill them.
I was hungry because I wasn't even eating all my food. Like I closed the door, I suppose.
Not really, because the bigger issue is if they're attacking the base itself rather than...
Yeah. Why'd you name that son that? I don't know, for the memes, Elon Musk.
For a retarded reason.
Yeah. But overall, I think he's made pretty good decisions on Twitter. At least he made it so they don't discriminate with who they punish and who they don't, as well as they don't collide with fucking presidential administration, which is horrendous. Like literally the Biden administration would like message Twitter
he's also
staff.
very prone to abusing his powers. So.
I think he made some bad decisions, like the whole verified system is so retarded now.
The verified system is perfectly fine.
No, he changed it. He made it so anyone can be verified if they just pay, which is stupid.
No, they said what he did was he had a Twitter blue, and then he changed the verified icon to a yellow one. Did he not?
No, that's only for companies. For individuals, you can no longer be actually verified. So like I could be verified on Twitter if I wanted to.
It's not verified. It's not called verified.
It's still called or check or whatever. It's called.
It's called Twitter Blue.
Oh no, but it gives you the check.
Yeah, I know. That's
Yes.
not that's not verified anymore.
Well, that's what he still refers it to.
That's what who?
Elon Musk refers to it as. Get the check, and so that means they got rid of the verification check then.
Yeah.
They did, which. He did something really fucking funny though. So LeBron James and Stephen King were complaining about it, saying they were gonna refuse to pay for it, and so he bought it for them. They were so pissed off. That was so funny. That's actually a good way to combat them too. Just buy it for someone who doesn't want it. And the thing is, they can't opt out. They literally cannot opt out, so he buys it for them. They can't do anything.
I don't. Sure, I guess.
Oh my god, I thought the windmill was a brute for a second. The corner of my screen. Anyways, hot takes part 2. Okay, we can do that. Maybe. Although most of my hot takes are Marvel hot takes, so more credit.
Most of his hot takes are cringe, is the correct thing to say here.
I think. Actually, I'm not gonna say because it's gonna lead to a dumb argument, and Warcraft will probably prove me.
Warcraft will probably what?
Prove me right, or prove me wrong.
So you're avoiding an argument because you're proven
Okay,
wrong.
so I think it's more like it's no point of discussing it in that case.
There's no point in discussing something if you can't win.
No, because
God, I hate people like this so much.
So
arguing should not be for the point of
I'd rather
winning.
have a conversation where you and I can actually like exchange discourse and gain intelligence from.
Yes. If I prove you wrong, am I not doing that? Maybe
well,
not
because
from
it's an opinion that I have that's a bit borderline. It's like I don't think it's really wrong to resist the police arresting you if you aren't doing anything wrong, and your police are just arresting you for bullshit reasons. You know what I mean?
No. What? That's retarded. Also, arresting or under custody?
Arrest. Like, there are literally police who arrest people for no reason, Simon. And
like, arrest? No. The thing is, Sarfnic, a lot of the time, you don't know what you're being, or you don't know the exact reasons until you get to see. So you can't really agree or disagree with it until you get to see. Why wouldn't you just wait?
Like, somewhere recently, there's a lot of weird cases.
There is absolutely no reason to not just wait.
No, but if you're being arrested for like an invalid reason,
okay. I
don't think it's morally wrong to resist arrest, like personally. Like obviously, what happens to you is your own risk.
I just think it's retarded.
Okay, That's a fair point.
I never said it was morally wrong. Why would you do that? Even far worse. It's far harder to. I don't know. Say there's a case of like abuse or something. You resist arrest. How is they gonna look in your case of abuse if you resisted the arrest of the police officer?
My fucking favorite case is the one where in the U.S. during COVID, a teacher who was teaching an outside school class, police were attempting to arrest him because it was against the law back then. And he just fucking like, they tried to like tase him or something. And he just like, used karate against them and knocked one of them out. And his charges were dropped against that guy. It was pretty funny though. But what I've also discovered is Republicans really aren't actually pro-police at all. It's just in the situations where Democrats are anti-police, Republicans are in support of the police there.
It seems like more or less the two sides are doing kind of another swap like they did in the...
No, what I hate is the swap with like the Ukraine situation. So like, you know when Trump like carried out like the hit on like an Iranian general or something back in like early 2020?
Yeah.
And then all the Democrats said he was starting World War III or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, this person in chat said, "That's retarded," Dumbledore said calmly. That is a meme on Harry Potter, I think. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but then I feel like a lot of Republicans are like, not necessarily pro-Russia, but just like anti-Ukraine. And they're like pissed that like Zelensky wants like
so
interference.
Here's the thing. Zelensky bad, Putin bad, lesser evil.
Obviously Zelensky.
Ukraine bad, Russia bad, lesser evil.
But more so, I mean, like, of course Putin or Zelensky wants like other countries to interfere because for him that's like a Pareto improvement, right?
Correct.
And so I don't think he's exactly wrong for wanting World War III because that would actually help his country probably.
No, he's wrong. Not from a game theory perspective, but you should be thinking that from a moral perspective.
Oh, morals, yeah, I wouldn't consider your... Was it Aramis is the person who wants the U.S. to declare war on China?
I'm not disagreeing with that. I think the U.S. should keep supporting Ukraine harder, and try to provoke Russia without getting a nuke.
We're already out of coal.
Yeah.
We're not. It's no point. I'm just gonna let the rest smelt, and then whenever it doesn't smelt,
In worst case, Russia sends a nuke, and China's probably not going to join in. Because if you send a nuke, how's it going to look when a country retaliates and you join on the side of the country that sends a nuke?
I don't know.
And this is
just go to lone power.
This is also if they nuke New York, you only kill retards, so even better.
Nuke New York, you know.
This is a Watchmen scene moment. Sarfnic, have you watched Watchmen?
Is that the animated one?
No, the OG Watchmen.
No.
We should do a watch party.
Ooh. I haven't meaning to watch the Boys season. I have Amazon or whatever it's on.
The latest one?
Yeah, the one that came out like a year ago.
Oh.
Just keep procrastinating.
You finished House of the Dragon, right?
I actually have not, believe it or not.
Why?
You just keep forgetting to. Got like 2 episodes left or something like that.
You should finish it.
I just recently finished a TV show that I waited like 2 months to watch the episode. Being at college makes it hard to watch stuff. And when you do it with groups of people. You know what I mean? I did finish that show, the League of Legends one.
Arcane?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you knew that. You told me that, didn't you?
We can talk about it. My hot take was I don't think I like Powder that much, but not Powder, her other name.
Jinx?
Jinx, yeah, I didn't like Jinx that much. I thought Powder was good.
I mean, she's literally meant to be like psychotic, so...
Yeah, it's just too quick of a transition.
I was fine with the transition because what were they gonna do? Like Castlevania did the same thing and you had no issue with that.
I don't even remember which count.
Lisa Chepich getting killed and then Vlad Dracula.
I don't have any interest in watching Castlevania anymore. I know there's a 4th season that came out, but I feel like Aramis overrates it.
I agreed with you, but Isaac Ark carries. I know you don't like the Isaac Ark that much. I don't know if you
I don't even remember.
He's the Middle Eastern dude, black dude.
Oh, I know, the mage dude, right?
Yeah, he's one of the two.
I do need to finish just B-stars. I keep doing that.
God, you have some awful choice sometimes.
B-stars is not a bad choice.
I hate Aramis so much.
It's not awful.
Why do you have to agree with him on all the retarded things and disagree with him on all some of the reasonable things?
I think Aramis has been incredibly retarded like the past month. I'm even Coop wants me to block him, and I'm actually considering taking that offer. You and him are both retarded with your air warning shit too.
Also, if you think Newt's still in that group, I invited Newt for like 20 minutes just to troll you.
Good. I thought Aramis thought he was like genuinely in the group now.
No, you're just.
Like I get Newt's trying to like troll me, but like it's not funny, and so he has no way of insinuating it's a joke. So
even if you don't find it, for one, it's very clearly a joke.
Because he blocked me in fucking Discord because he got mad about the British guy.
Even if it's not funny, if you had any brain cells, you would not allow yourself to be provoked. The reason it's funny is because he's provoking you.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to be provoked by it again now.
Well, you have been consistently, even when you knew it was a joke. That's the issue.
And then what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, and then he like you should have seen how mad he got at me about the guy DMing him. So you know, Vinny.
Sarfnic,
the day he DM'd him, he messaged me very angry, like, control your friend, and I said, oh wow, I had no idea he was doing that.
Sarfnic, lock me pie. What are the items?
Okay. Let me check. Wait, it's in the cauldron. Locksmeat pie. Wait, is that in the? Where is it?
In the cauldron. Have you picked up barley flour yet?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's kind of hard to find in the cauldron. I know you mean. It's between the fish bait and the. Oh,
I see it. Yeah. 2 cloudberries, 2 locksmeat, 4 barley flour.
We have cloudberries there. I guess I'll get one from this.
Yeah, I actually have one. It's raw locksmeat though.
Yeah, I know. So from now on, don't cook locksmeat, please.
I just cooked it like 10 minutes ago.
Well, only what you needed, I take it.
Oh yeah. But yeah, we won't cook anymore. Like ever.
Yeah.
We're not using it as food item anymore.
I just kind of objectively better.
Okay then. Let's see if any of the crops are done. Maybe we could sleep too, if possible.
Yeah, I'm at base right now.
Yeah, the crops aren't done yet. Let's sleep.
Okay. Just a second. I'm grabbing all the cloudberries I can find.
Yeah, I think the forages are done now. We did get a fuck ton of this. Really? Okay. Yeah, we did get a fuck ton of green metal though. I'm calling green metal. I don't care. Yeah, we have over 3 stacks of just smelted green metal.
Sweet. That's not a lot.
And not counting the ones that you took either. So.
You're gonna want more than that.
Yeah.
Because that's a set of armor and a weapon, not upgrade.
Yeah. Okay, we need to probably get coal then, and we're gonna do
I'm probably gonna stick with Fenris just for.
Oh wait, what are you wearing?
Fenris?
Oh, it looks like your armor is different for some reason. So you're not doing black metal at all? You're just skipping it?
Probably not for the moment.
Oh. I'll keep the wolf cave, obviously, but will I have cold issues now?
Lock me pie first.
God, I fucking hate music. I
what?
literally
No,
listen
if
to
you have the wolf cave, you'll be fine.
Oh, okay. I fucking love the Plains music. It's so good. I just listened to it last night. I was reading the comments. It was like, if you haven't sailed near plains and gotten killed by a Desquito, you're playing this game wrong. Was it you who said? Oh no, it's the person in the video. I think who said that they should. No, I think it was you.
What?
Were you the one who said that they should change the game to show Desquitos in the beginning? Something.
To show Desquitos.
Or in the logo, or whatever. Something like that.
No, that was the one in the video.
Okay.
Not my joke.
This is sort of Deskitos and whatever the goblins are called, foolings in like the games. Like
Things aren't that big a deal though.
just because of how annoying they are. But yeah, I saw how Deep North and the other biome look. Deep North is just snow.
It's got iceberg.
Yeah, it's like let's say it's snow ice.
The Ashlands has some of the metal.
Yeah, it has I heard it has its own metal type, but
Yeah.
it's like it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
At the moment.
It's all that metal.
So we'll just stay away from the south and the north.
Okay, so I'll tell you what locks me pie, what the food or bonuses are.
Okay.
75 health, 24 stamina, 4 HP attack. Jesus Christ.
Wow, the first good food item.
It's like on the level of Serpents too.
Okay, can we try sleeping then?
I have no.
Yes. Oh, you're cooking. Sleepers.
One sec. Okay, well we're out of locks made, so whenever this batch is done. Meanwhile, while I wait, I'll make blood pudding. It does take a while. I'd only, for now, use locks to pie for...
Don't use it now?
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Probably same goes with blood pudding. Like, we can just use onion. Lock meat pie we can use, but I need to locks where I'm going. I would use onion soup, bread, and what's its face?
Onion soup, bread, and lox pie? No.
Yeah, eventually, but probably just locks meat for now.
Well, onion soup is still good. That's good.
Yeah, just 'cause it's really
Like,
cheap.
going into Michelins too?
Just 'cause it's cheap.
Okay, I'm probably... Do you need me to do anything? Like get coal or something?
There's something attacking the base.
Really? Oh, I hear it. Where is it? I don't see it.
No, you tell me, enlighten me.
There's absolutely nothing outside the house.
Well, I heard it.
Yeah, I heard it too. It's weird.
Oh, are you checking outside the house? Properly? Huh.
We should probably get a
Kinda
ward. Would a ward actually be bad? Because no
It
wards.
would be good. Oh, you place it around the main part. And you can place multiple.
Do you need me to do anything? Or, because I might want to just go on an adventure.
Go ahead, I guess.
Okay.
Go on your adventure.
Yeah, I'm just going to take one of my boats out. Oh yeah, the crops are done. Oh, I keep forgetting the portal's up now. Valheim. Ah, the bird just flew out of the
And no locks.
Oh god. Actually?
I need to get... I won't take this one. Okay, one sec. Let me grab the stuff in the oven.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
No, I'm waiting for this oven to finish.
Let's switch to motor.
There are two.
Oh god.
So this should be light work if you... Where'd it go?
Don't die.
Why did you leave?
Well, you said you had handled light work. But I can fight if you want.
No, you're fine. I just don't remember saying I had a handle.
Oh. This is quote unquote this is light work.
That was a joke.
I use the bathroom really. Real life. So what I'm gonna do is there's a mountain I've had like marked for such a long time. Go there. Take a boat out there. Yeah. Sounds like a good idea. I'm gonna clean my room and study Arabic.
Ace.
My dad did that. And actually, yeah, I think that's what he did. Absolutely hated it.
What?
Arabic. So this is the worst language ever. My dad's like trilingual, but not counting Arabic.
What languages does he know?
Malayali, Hindi, and
I take it Malayali is
South Indian language.
Yeah, I'd imagine. Because the only one I'm kind of familiar with is Telugu, and that's because my friend knows it.
Oh, yeah, you have Indian friends. But if I was to guess, they're probably like racist. Not like I'm mean when I'm saying they definitely are. What I find funny is minority.
Racist as in. Like, what?
Okay.
Towards their own or towards others?
Towards others.
No.
From what I know, or from what I've heard, it's like what's funny is the minority like families are usually the most racist people.
He's definitely not.
Like my friends' Asian families, they're like, oh yeah, my parents are like actually racist. Yeah, makes sense.
So please start putting items in the proper chest now that everything's set up.
Yes, workers. Okay, I'm gonna take one of the boats down from the trader. I'm gonna go here. Gotta learn it because you're Muslim. Yeah, I know a couple Muslim people. I don't really hear them say what's it called? Speak Arabic though, but yeah, again, it's because we're in the U.S. Probably don't speak it inside of us. Also, Muslim doesn't exactly mean that you're Arabic. It just depends on what country you live in. I mean, you live in the U.S., right? So in that case, it's a bit different. What boat am I taking out? Oh, one. Yeah, when you're Muslim to pray and learn the Quran in Arabic, or else this accounts could be. Way back in like freshman year of high school, you learned a little bit about the Muslim prayer. It's too long ago for me to remember, but. I love it whenever I get the shot to explore more of this world, because look how beautiful this world is. This is my map of the world. We barely explored it. Huh?
All of the barley and flax is done.
Oh yeah, I said that. I love the sailing music. It's so nice.
Once we have enough flax, we can just stop producing it.
Oh, nice.
And just have some reserve flax built up for farming everything good. That would then be even more barley.
Awesome. Is that a mountain there? Oh no, that is a mountain there. I've been there, but somewhere like does it generate the stuff like you know you can see mountains from super far away? Does that mean it's like generated the mountain already?
So how it works is just like any game. It will generate the base. Oh, you mean like actually generating? Yeah. So the terrain is already generated.
But I mean, it's like if I wait to go to deep north until it's added, then it will actually be like how it is supposed to be.
Pardon?
But so like Mistlands, if Mistlands is already generated, wouldn't it be the old version then?
No, it's only generated within a certain range of you, but that range is pretty big. However, I do believe, I don't think it matters. But Mistlands is not the old version because Mistlands is.
But when I first created this world, it was like before the Hearth and Home.
Yeah, but you were never even. You were always like, take 2 points on the map from Bone Mask, for instance. You were always at least like this far from Mistlands. When you first created this world. Probably more. Probably like this far.
Well, I think I'd only been around this center continent.
Yeah, a mountain that it probably generates is something like from here. It would be to like here.
Oh, that's actually not. But then the mountains are like you can see them from so far away. Like,
yeah,
I can see this mountain and this mountain. Yeah.
You can see which two mountains?
I can see this mountain. I can see this mountain from where I am right now.
Yeah, the reasoning for that is terrain generates in layers.
Oh, so like
it'll generate the basic shape of the mountain, and then you'll go closer. And this is with every game. That's how you can render mountains for so far. It'll generate a big polygon for the entire mountain. Then you get closer, then it becomes smaller and smaller polygons. Instead of just having all the polygons at once, otherwise that would be too laggy. Therefore, same case also happens for things like trees. They're not even generated until you get close enough. So really, you're not actually going to miss out on the mountains. You're going to get close.
Oh shit! Going upwind now.
Then again, I'm just probably going to make you get the mod and use the mod.
If necessary.
Or you'll give me the world, I'll do it, and then hand it over. I'd probably do it anyway.
Is the mod, like, does it have any issues? Like, will it, like...
Deadass, you just install it, you do a console command, and then you delete the mod.
It, like, detects the biome and, like, does it, like, fuck up the terrain, though? Don't worry about.
That's what it does, it fixes the terrain.
No, but, like, would it, like, fuck it up? Like, would it look weird, like, out of place? I mean...
No, no. It would do it as if it's any other world. What it does is it'll find all the biomes that have been updated. It will and it will delete all the biome assets of those biomes and rewrite them if they've been generated.
Ah, good. Yeah. So it'll be as if almost it's just being generated for the first time.
Literally, yes.
Good. I was just feeling like I was worried that like maybe it would like make it look out of place or something.
I don't know why you
kind of like how hard SMP if you like switch the world over to a different version.
Yeah.
Like that. You know what I mean, right?
Moment though.
Where like it transitions and.
Also, that's because completely different train gen formulas. This is just different train gen. I hate maps, my god.
Good
things.
Thank you for clearing that.
Why did I get?
Actually, I might bring this boat over to where we are right now.
Which boat? Over there?
He's gonna draw while
Sure,
watching
I
the
guess.
stream.
Nothing's stopping you.
You can always use the extra ship or the carb. So you see where I am? It's a river just like this area.
Right.
It's just like that, the river. With like 1 by on one side and then, yeah.
Okay, I think I'm gonna make a hole in the ground.
Thanks for coming by the streams, though.
And the 2 logs is using it.
Good idea. Thanks for coming by the streams, though. Especially the Lego one I did for like a couple minutes. I actually made some progress in the set. I just did
Also,
the first
we
bag.
can feed them like
It was way faster once I didn't have to worry. Hold on, that's fucking insane. I just see the mountain to my left, and there's like a gigantic peak.
What about it?
The mountain to my left. We haven't explored it yet, but there's a gigantic peak. So nice. Probably a frost cave there. So. But yeah, this world, I realize how old this world is. This was like before the update that came before Mistlands. Which, oh yeah, which it came out over a year before Mistlands too, so it's not like
So what's that, like a year and a half, 2 years old almost?
September 2021 was when that came out.
So yeah, I was exact.
So about a year and a quarter.
There's a smell of sulfur in the air. Hey!
Oh god,
you know
I can't help you.
No, it's Surtlings. It means free coal.
Good. Ah shit, I accidentally created a waypoint. I think that's the coolest looking one, because it's like the sky gets all red.
Oh! Give me your hello fueling. Bye-bye fueling. Oh, it's a 1-star.
Yeah, so apparently Surtlings, if I check the trophies, they don't count as swamp mobs. They count as ashland mobs. That's weird because the raid is a swamp raid.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like they're like absurdly weak. I don't know why they put them in ashlands, because they do no damage. Unless there's some sort of interaction that causes you to take massively increased fire damage. Surtlings have always been a joke of a mob, though. Like, arguably they're easier to kill than a Greator at the same level.
At the same level. Okay, so swamp.
No. Like, no. Like, at Meadows level. Time in which you fight Greators.
You just avoid their shots, right? That's it.
Well, no, you can tank them. They do no damage. And also, they're really slow, so yeah, you can avoid them. They're very obvious.
You got the raid handled? Help.
Yes.
Yeah, you do. Surtlings are easy. Not head this way.
At least I've already gotten over a stack of coal.
See my outpost. The area where there's no trees.
And Surtling close.
Yeah, you got it already.
There'll be no complaints from me.
Part of me just wants to explore like the inner circle of this world. Full grammar.
It's part of the fucking fueling AI in which they run around scared.
Oh, I hate that. Great Orcs do that, or Grey Lings do that.
Hate these mobs. Fuck off. So they're like normal enemies.
Well, that's my area there. Wait, that's accidental. There's no way. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the mountain there. Holy shit, it's tall. Okay, let's go to it. Probably get to see the whole world from up there.
I strongly doubt that.
It's a very tall mountain though. It's
Does
tall.
not matter. With the max render distance, I think we just looked this a couple minutes ago.
So apparently, the trees on top of Yggdrasil are only the size of regular trees. There's no way that's true.
What? The small tree at the ends?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not true.
Apparently.
Who did you hear that from?
Maybe the wiki?
You can fly up to Yggdrasil with console commands and check that out. Like, have done so, and they are most definitely not regular tree sizes.
Wait, isn't Yggdrasil? It covers the whole world, right? I'd imagine like.
Yes.
If you go far enough out, you do get to notice the position changes.
Yeah, it's not a skybox like you'd expect, which is actually pretty impressive.
Good. Yeah. I forget the word. What's the word called?
What's it mean?
It's the word that's like the parallax. That's what it is. You know what that means, right?
Yeah, what about it though?
I was just saying.
You always like to say parallax and just not elaborate on why.
Well, it experienced parallax, the thing.
Yeah,
so yeah,
literally everything experiences parallax.
Well, I mean, talking about not in video games. Minecraft Sun and Moon example.
Well, okay, sorry. Every physical asset. Sorry.
Well, yeah, I'm saying that like that
changes in size.
Yeah. So
and also, a Minecraft Sun and Moon shouldn't anyway, because it's so far away that it wouldn't be noticeable with a human eye.
technically not, at least with the moon, because the moon is actually smaller than like the Earth. So
No, it's both. No, absolutely not. I don't know what you're talking about.
The moon is smaller than the Earth. So if you travel around the Earth, you'll notice a difference in size.
No, you won't.
Or a difference not in size, difference in like slight difference in moon position.
No, you won't. A light difference?
Slight difference.
No, you won't. It is far too small, or far too far a distance.
Oh, maybe you're right. Well, I know with the moon, when it's at close proximity versus far proximity, you do notice difference.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Like micro moon versus super moon.
Yeah.
And even during the year, with the sun in January versus sun in July, you can notice the difference.
I feel like that's just like a given, though. And that's not really to do with
There's a plane too.
parallax in this case. It is, but not tilt and pan. Or not horizontal, I guess. Angle.
These are very tiny planes. So I wonder, if we tame Loxes, will they fight with us? Then if so, that's quite powerful.
Say again?
So Loxes, will they fight with us when we tame them?
Yeah.
Or is it more of a transportation?
It's more, you can use them to fight.
And they're quite powerful, so I'd imagine that's worth it.
Yeah. Oh, here's the big pack of feelings, one of the night packs. Oh, it's a 2-star.
Die.
That's a good scare. I'll probably live, but it was definitely a scare when I got hit by a 2-star, not expecting it.
Yep. This is a huge mountain. Oh my god. It was tall, so. I really should have dropped bone mass instead of amazing. If I get jumped by wolves, I'm done. Probably.
Okay, I lived.
You live?
Quite handily.
Quite handily. Oh, and it's nighttime, doesn't help. Probably ran into Fenris and then.
I could sleep.
No, because I'm unable to, so you log out. Jeez, that's so tall. Oh, that's a stone golem. Jeez, the mountain just keeps going up. I have this crossbow here. Do you enjoy this part of the game more or the early game of Valheim?
What?
Do you enjoy this part of the game more or the early game of Valheim?
I don't know.
I think I enjoy the early game more, because I know more about it. What I'm doing. Civilization. I need to wait till the storm ends.
I think I talked to you about this. You've watched Dune, right?
Part 1, yes.
Part 2's not out.
I didn't really enjoy it that much, but I think it's more of an issue. It's not for me. Unless of issue, it's a bad movie.
Which is really ironic considering you're a poli-sci student and it's a political intrigue, more or less.
Yeah, the whole family thing. I see how it's political.
Well, it's more so a political intrigue in the later ones.
The movies I've enjoyed that for the political stuff is The Suicide Squad, which is the new one James Gunn made, and Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
The Suicide Squad?
It's the 2021 one by James Gunn. It's very much better than the first one. It's like where like a whole coup happened or whatever in a country.
Was that actually?
What?
Yeah, I saw a bit of it because my brother was watching it downstairs, and I watched for like half an hour. It didn't seem that great.
I thought it was good.
It didn't seem like a political intrigue. It seemed like an action movie with a plot.
That's based on politics.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
But Wakanda Forever is an extremely good example of
completely, like, brutally honest, politics is not the major you should have won. It does not seem your thing.
I don't understand why you think a sports major is better than a politics major. Doesn't make sense to me.
Someone like you, absolutely.
How?
Because you're just not fit for politics, clearly.
If you think I'm not fit, wait till you meet some of the other majors. Oh my god. I'm so much better than they are.
I'm not saying in good at class. I'm saying in interest and actually understanding politics when you're in politics. I don't think politics actually teaches you what it would be like to be in a truly political situation.
Well, some people use it to get to lawyers, to law.
To a law degree, then.
Would you consider that smart?
The law degree isn't bad. It's a lot of work. It's not bad. It's well worth it. It's a fuck ton of money. Good job.
Some use it. Oh, okay, good. Or no, I think I'm just above the clouds in the game. That's how high I am. There's a frost cave up here? Oh my god. I'm like getting a vehicle in it. Part of me wants to do this frost cave, but if I fucking die, I'm not getting my shit back. Okay, I'm at the top. Oh yeah, I am actually above the clouds. Oh my god. You should see my screen, more Christ.
I've seen it before. I know what it's like.
No, so I'm on the clouds. So when I jump, it's like a weird texture. I can see the sun out while it's
same level.
Yeah, look.
Here, I can go above.
Come on, stay on the back. So look, I do this.
You're like in the clouds, not really above.
Oh. What if I can build here?
You could. I think you hit the world height max for train now.
I told you this is a tall mountain.
Is it a steep mountain or?
Or what?
Is it a steep mountain or a fairly gradual mountain?
No, it's super tall.
So steep?
Steep, yeah.
That's annoying.
There's a frost cave here, though. Which
is a bad thing.
Frost cave. Let's see. I'll just grab some basic stuff and dip. Don't get the feminist hair or anything. Yeah, I'm moving for this.
Who's this freak dude, by the way?
Freak?
Yeah.
Oh, they're a recent stream goer. Like dedicated.
Seem more reasonable than most of the stream goers, I guess.
More reasonable than Vinny.
Yeah.
Vinny has retarded opinions on the U.S. What are your opinions on the U.S.? I'm curious. I think I know some of it, but like.
Give me something specific.
Do you believe it's a top 5 country, or you think it's shit? Because I feel like a lot of people try to say it's shit, but it's definitely not.
Switzerland #1, I think is obvious. Scandinavian countries, maybe something like Singapore.
Singapore?
I think it might narrowly be in top 5, but it would have to be close.
Let's fight these oafs, shall we?
Okay, you want to go through this? So it's probably gonna, the top 5 would probably consist of some order of Norway, Finland, obviously Switzerland first, Norway, Finland, Singapore probably,
Good, you have
and then
Sweden on
maybe
there.
narrowly the US. I don't know if Sweden would be in there. I've heard some really bad things and some really good things about Sweden.
Sweden has immigrant issues. Refugee issues.
I've heard some really bad things about the policing there.
About the what?
About the policing.
Ah.
Anyway. So let's go through here. I imagine it's not. Should I go into political parties or just how the country is actually built?
Country, probably.
Okay. So let's start with voting systems. Obviously it's democratic.
Yes.
Or let's start with governmental systems. So it's democratic, whereas you have something like China, which is largely autocratic under the. But something that the U.S. fails to do that China does incredibly well is getting things actually done. That's probably the biggest downside of democratic societies. Well, not probably, it just is.
Yeah, deadlock.
It takes absolutely forever to get things done, and whenever someone wants to get something done, there's not enough agreement on it. For instance, you have a bunch of crazy nuclear projects going on that the government is doing in China. You have a bunch of crazy not military, but I mean like development projects. So things that wouldn't be completely done by government, somewhat by individuals. Through subsidies, largely. You have entire cities being built years ahead of time in preparation for more population influx. China did it wrongly because you have the one-child policy, which completely screwed them over.
Yeah,
I will say, if it wasn't for the one-child policy, I think China would be #1 right now in terms of power ranking.
They fucking destroyed their population.
Yep. Yeah, and
because they thought
they have all the cities right now.
Oh god, I died. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
It was just scaling down.
They have all the cities right now. You died to a fall. That's funny.
Oh, but getting stuff back to be insanely difficult. You don't, Walkers. You don't know how difficult it's gonna be to get the stuff back. I might even need to borrow gear.
I don't know why you do that, or why you.
So I was watching my health. No, I didn't drop down. I was just dropping down gradually, but I just you're talking about China, and I was watching my health.
So let's see here. Continuing, China's. I already went into that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure China actually has all the free housing space to accommodate for citizens if the one-child policy didn't exist. A lot of it's built pointlessly, but it's probably fine because it means they're not going to have a housing issue. Housing prices are fine. I think you know about all their like high-speed rails, which are incredible. They have a lot of good public transportation that U.S. entirely lacks because government bad or democracy bad. You have, and now if we go back to the
what
U.S.
you say about democracy being bad, by the way.
I'm not saying it's worse than autocracy. I'm just saying in some cases it's worse.
I mean, yeah, every system has its disadvantages. Like, I think overall, I'd rather have a Democrat in it.
I think the quote of Winston Churchill, it's well known, I'm sure you know it. Democracy is the best government system that we've discovered yet. Not, it's not word for word, I can...
Not the best system we discovered ever.
Here, let's find it.
Very fair quote, I'd say.
Uh-huh. Yeah, democracy is the worst form of government except for all those other forms that have been tried.
Yes.
Which is, yeah, the same thing, just rephrased. And ultimately, the ideal government system would be having some sort of enlightened individual or...
Oh God, war crimes.
Yeah, I know this. The ideal government system would be an autocracy with probably a genetically engineered individual. But the issue with getting that is you have a lot of countries that will end up just abusing that for their own gain. No, yeah,
from the heavens.
No, it's a similar.
So you're trying to say like a dictatorship, but you can trust the dictator because he's genetically...
Exactly. If you genetically engineer them to specifically work towards logic and reasoning, for instance, and get them to function on the basis of utility, then you have a government, and make them obviously smart, and you build the government around that. You could give them virtually as much power as you wanted to, as long as they were genetic.
What would be the difference between that and just making an AI that is smart?
Oh, it works the exact same. It's just varying degrees of difficulty. It seems at the moment it could honestly go in either direction. If we hadn't had all those stupid fucking laws preventing us from doing genetic or experiments on willing participants, then we probably would already be at this point. If you can't tell, I'm absolutely for ruining people's lives with genetic engineering, because in the future it's going to have more benefit than it's going to have downside at the moment. I think we talked to you about this, or I think Aramis and I discussed this while you were in the call once. Cloning is incredibly disappointing that we haven't done anything with that.
Yeah, we did talk about this. I think we had a debate about it. I don't remember what it was. I forget what it was. I really don't remember what it was, but it was recently, probably the past 3 months. It was something I disagree with you on.
But it seems like AI is probably running favorably right now, but the issue is still... The only thing we're running on is effectively Chinese room still.
AI is kind of shit right now. It has shit uses. Or it's not used like better us.
But it's only based on... It's not actually using any real logic, it's just kind of a predictive engine.
Yeah,
which
it's...
a lot of people fail to realize.
Fucking people cheating in my classes.
Real logic. ChatGPT is based for cheating. Cheat all you want.
But if you get caught...
That's why you don't be retarded. It's not hard to cheat. You don't need that much of a...
I know what you mean. Like, I agree. It's not hard to X-ray, but people are retarded, and so they X-ray.
You can easily cheat and not make it obvious. You just have to edit the ChatGPT article. You can ask it to rewrite it so it looks like it wasn't written by an AI, and it will be undetectable. Like, unironically, you can do that.
Yeah.
People are just too lazy.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Where I am does not actually connect up to this mountain. Ah! The mountain's like its own landmass. Wait, this would take a lot more time then. I'll make it work though. AI isn't benefiting us, dude, it's so useful. I mean, like, right now, it's not actually benefiting us.
Who said that?
No, they're just asking why I said that AI isn't benefiting us right now.
AI is absolutely benefiting us right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, what are we using it for, like, actually improve the world, other than cheating?
Okay, let's see.
Right
Planes
now.
for the past 50 years, almost.
What?
30 years? Or that's way over exaggeration. Planes for the past 20 years.
Oh, planes. Okay.
Cars, obviously. Transportation systems. A lot of business systems, so like a lot of accounting systems if they're done right. A huge amount of stuff is run by AI. A lot of manufacturing systems. It's just very basic AI because you don't need much more than that. ChatGPT seems like it's going to be a complete replacement to human secretaries very soon. It also seems like, assuming the government actually isn't cringe and allows us to replace human jobs with AI jobs, 20 years ago.
So you're like the person who wants McDonald's workers to get fired so they can.
Correct, because
AI.
if are you familiar with UBI?
No.
Universal Basic Income.
Oh, still not really.
Basically everyone in the country gets a basic income, no matter what. So I'd say 50K. Everyone gets 50K on top of whatever their job gives them. The reasoning for that is because we're about to hit the point in our civilization with China just been stalled because people are scared that they're going to lose their jobs and not get paid. If we weren't scared of that and the government actually acted correctly, everyone would just get a huge sum of UBI, and the majority of the population probably wouldn't be working right now and would just be able to live off of free money. There's a difference between it and socialism, or socialism and semi-socialist. It's just, socialism is okay once you actually have the means to prevent people from working and still have society function. And also, the people who do work that are going to be helpful in forwarding society even more get massively rewarded, so there's incentive. So it's sort of a socialist capitalist mix. I think until we have that, yeah, going full capitalism is probably the right idea for the most part. Although US isn't that either. It's more or less just a hella corrupt government capitalism.
So, capitalism really now is make goods, trade these goods, and you benefit, and the person who gets the goods benefits.
That's not what capitalism is, but sure.
And
that happens in literally every government or every economic system, regardless of anything really.
Yep.
That's not capitalism. You don't understand economic systems if that's what you believe capitalism to be.
The virtual basics, yeah, I believe it to that.
That's not what. Okay, socialism then. Countries still trade. Countries also. Actually, no, socialism is the same thing. You just trade the goods with the government. Or let's say communism is socialism. Socialism is more or less a mix of the two.
Yeah. But socialism is considered worse because...
In an actual communist society, you make goods, and then the goods are traded with the government, and you get rewarded in monetary value. Goods, which are quote-unquote made by the country, or government, as in made by the country, and then they're sold by the country to other countries. It's the same thing, just done differently. What capitalism really is it's using monetary value as an actual incentive for using monetary value as an incentive for increasing net utility in more or less John Stuart Mill terms, I guess. I take it you haven't read any.
No, but what I have been, I still gotta start reading the George Orwell Animal Farm book. I'm slowly chipping at tasks. Like, I had this Lego Ninjago set I've had in my house for like 8 months now. I finally started building it. Oh wait, yeah, no, whatever. I'm gonna have to leave a boat at the spot, which sucks.
And also another thing, I don't really think our society will ever reach. I think our society should always be somewhat capitalistic, because you always need people to innovate. Maybe not to actually do work, as in like producing goods, but we need thinkers to innovate.
I just
so I think 200 years from now, which is a fairly, yeah, I think that's a decent estimate. Almost all the jobs are gonna be thinkers instead
I like
of.
to see you and Aramis talk about this actually. I'd pay good money to see a hard political debate, though. I know you don't like them, but
Between
Gamer Eye versus Aramis or some shit.
Why?
Well, more so for the fact that we could see if we could improve people's intelligence. I know you don't like to do that, but
That is what? I do like to do that. It's
Okay.
just having a political debate in which you argue points like that generally does not improve intelligence. It increases partisanship.
partisanship.
Yes, that's the same thing.
No.
Partisan, partisan.
It's like you said, Parisian.
If you want to have a political debate with someone, I recommend not doing it on a topic that literally anyone is currently talking about.
Really?
I recommend doing it on a topic that is super unpopular. That way you get
The more like actual answers are their answers, and less
Correct.
Answers are taken.
And if you do that from the ground up, which is how two actual people would do a political debate, and how I doubt Aramis would do it or Gamer would do it, that's how you do a proper political debate. It's what you never see on TV. It's what you never see because it's not going to generate interest. But if I figure out your initial philosophy, and then we discuss ways to implement that philosophy in the most effective way, oh, look what you get. You get political views. People don't think about it that way. People just like to side with the team right now. And even if that philosophy is something basic, like yours, which is... Here, give me a rundown. How do you generally consider things?
Oh, go more specific.
Nothing specific, just how do you generally consider things as good and bad?
Okay, so something's good if I find it to be happiness inducing amongst society. So like murder, not good, ooh. But funny movie releases, yes, that is quite cool.
So happiness inducing, and I imagine it also has to be something that is generally considered
Fun to look
right?
at.
Even if it increases happiness, you wouldn't agree with something on if it's murdering a child if it increased happiness.
What do you say?
You wouldn't agree with murdering a child if it increased happiness.
So that's the thing.
That's my question here.
Yes, you're gonna find how it's inconsistent, whatever.
I'm not here to argue with you. No, I'm not trying to argue with you. I agree it's inconsistent, but
I
I'm
personally am selfish. Yes, I do not think that murdering a child is justified.
But Sarfnic, I'm not trying to
In
argue
this
with
situation.
you. We already have. So, in that case, you would take sort of a soft utilitarian point of view, which is generally what most people have, in which you want to make people happy, but also you want to uphold a set of universal rules at the same time. Kind of
And
concept.
if you're someone who gains happiness from a child being murdered, I don't want you to be happy. There you go.
Your universal rules are probably gonna end up being something like people who do bad things deserve to be punished. People who do things that are generally considered unacceptable by society deserve to be punished, or by your own culture. And things that are deemed unacceptable by society or by your own culture should not be done in any circumstance.
No.
By your culture, not your general population's culture,
Oh.
your specific culture.
Yeah, like that's something I don't like.
Say, my culture, I suppose you can take it this way. My culture would go against murdering someone, but I'm willing to make an exception in my case.
Yeah, in a specific case.
Above my culture. Right?
So, yeah.
So it's just a hierarchy question. So there you go. You have your philosophy. Now it's a matter of applying it. So you've discussed applying it with someone. You discussed how you would best employ that philosophy so that everything is right. Say you don't want to murder people under any circumstances. There you go. No death penalty. Right?
That's not true, but yes.
I know, but I'm saying in the case of someone who doesn't want to murder people under any circumstances, in that case you'd have to clearly your philosophy is not that you don't want to murder people under any circumstances, it's that you don't want to murder people unless they're deserving of being murdered.
Yes, and I know you hate deserving, whatever. I think it's a bad concept. Actually, I want to hear about that.
It's not a bad concept, it's a human concept. It's just not a rational one. It exists because the human brain, or evolutionarily, needed a method of employing what is actually or of figuring out who is actually beneficial to them and who isn't. So anyone you would consider beneficial to you, you'd consider a good person. Anyone who is not beneficial to you, or those that are important to you, you consider a bad person. Therefore, deserving of something bad and good, right?
Okay.
That's pretty much why it exists. Deserving in and of itself has no logical basis, other than evolutionary, which isn't innovative. That's just what causes most, what increases reproduction.
So, like karma too, that wouldn't be rational?
Karma, okay, define karma in your case.
So when there's something bad, so something bad happens to them, and hence we're deserved, kind of.
That's just the same as deserving.
Yeah, okay. So
now,
what would you think about the statement like, oh, someone is a child rapist, they deserve prison now, they've gotten it?
They probably should go to prison. I'm not going to argue with someone who says that because I don't think it's worth my time. But technically, I wouldn't say it's because they deserve it.
Okay, so what about this? So someone hacked on Hearth, X-rayed, they got banned, they deserved it. Would you agree? Same thing? Okay.
Nope.
So
no.
you wouldn't say the word deserve?
Maybe when I'm discussing with people who it's easiest to say that to, just because it's not worth explaining the concept. But I don't do it because people deserve it. No.
So what's the alternative then?
I do it because it benefits society more, to keep them out of society. So, in our case, why do we lock up criminals? Not the justice system or the government doesn't do it because they deserve it. The government realistically does it because they are gonna, if they're in prison, they can't deal more harm to society.
Yes.
Most people, most citizens like it because it also exists as a method to punish people who quote unquote deserve something.
Yes.
However, it's not actually employed for that reason. In very rare cases, I guess the better way to put that, because you have juries and so on. But most laws don't exist for that. Most laws are just based on either something like an inherent cultural value or general statistics about what's going to benefit the country more.
So, would you say deserve is almost like a placeholder thing we've invented to explain punishment?
It's a placeholder thing evolution has invented to... Punishment is also a placeholder thing we've invented, more or less, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah, like if someone does something bad.
Because punishment is just doing something bad to someone because they've done something bad. Now, in reality, your brain could have evolved to function in a method in which, instead of believing in punishment, you just realize that it's better to have them out of your life because it's not benefiting you. However, that is a more complicated thing to evolve than deserving and punishment. Therefore, you just ended up with evolving deserving. Does that make sense?
Okay. Because
evolution takes shortcuts. If it can. Even if they're not always going to be correct, if they work generally, it's going to keep the best shortcut. What else? Let's see here.
So,
for
what do you think
instance,
about...
Okay,
Actually, I'll ask you this question. So what do you think about a situation where it's someone didn't deserve that? Or...
What?
Someone didn't deserve that now. What does that mean?
Someone didn't deserve that?
Yeah.
What do you just mean, like...
So someone gets punished, like, overly harsh or something.
What about it? What do I think? Well, you already know what I think about it. I don't care about deserving.
Well, if they didn't deserve it.
I don't think anyone deserves anything because the concept doesn't exist.
But, like, what if someone gets something they don't deserve?
I don't care. If it increases utility more, then sure.
No, but it decreases utility.
Why? What if it okay, if I give someone, here, let's say there's a package, and you give this package to someone and it makes them infinitely happy. You can only give that person that, or it makes them very happy. You can only give that package to that person, and for whatever reason. You could invent a reason if you wanted to, sake of argument. Like you could say it's a letter or something from the loved one, but you believe that they don't deserve it. I'm not gonna consider deserving. I'm just gonna give it. And when I say evolution takes shortcuts, very to my point. It's not always beneficial. It's not beneficial in that case to withhold it from them, usually, unless it's detriment to you. But it's still gonna feel wrong. For example, like here, you wanted an actual example. Giving a child rapist a letter of congratulations from someone, that would make them very happy.
So what were you going to go into next?
I was going to say, regarding evolutionary shortcuts, it seems that humans do exist real empathy for each other. And it seems that only exists because, like, not just for family members, but each other sometimes. That seems to only exist because they generally happen to benefit each other. But it is an evolutionary shortcut. Also, I just got stirred in the cauldron. In the most evolved form of a human, the most evolved being would not care for each other. Mm-hmm. They would only do what benefits them the most. If that includes caring or helping someone, not quote unquote caring.
Would you find that as a negative thing or a good thing?
Good thing for my philosophy, bad thing for evolution.
But if they're most evolved, will they not even need to evolve anymore?
Yeah, I'm saying a perfect evolutionary, at least psychologically in this case. We're not talking about otherwise. From a psychological perspective, a perfect evolutionary being would not care at all about other people. They would just help other people as it would help them. They would think about it from a purely rational standpoint.
And you see it as bad because you care about, like, example, like you care about the Christians.
Correct. Once again, you have, this is another reason genetic engineering is good, because you can code people to actually care for other people, to think more rationally. You can code for both. Very 1984-esque, you could literally just code people to have inherent contradictions in their head and not question them. And that would be a good thing in many cases.
This is why you're like that one Marvel villain. Oh my god. The Guardians one.
But hey, I'm not doing a people deserve thing, just like he does.
Well, have you seen it?
That's what you told me.
Well, no, he's not a utilitarianist. He simply wants to make the perfect society. And in his quest of minor spoilers, abuses and kills creatures. If they're not perfect. If there's creations, they're not perfect. Stuff like that. I don't know why I thought he was a different version of Zemo. How is Zemo utilitarianist? I actually want to know.
Okay, so it's not specifically said, but for one, he attempts to kill the entirety of the Avengers, who are trying to do quote-unquote good from their perspective, because he believes they're doing more harm to society than they are good.
Which I think is retarded, but whatever.
It's not.
It's retarded from a future standpoint because who's going to protect Earth if there's no Avengers?
Yeah,
government. Like you want it in the hands of the government. Like
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying that, or I'm not. I'm just saying that from his limited point of view, that is utilitarian.
Okay, that's true. But then a lot of people are utilitarian.
That's also why I don't consider him a good character. He's still an evil character. He just fails to consider everything. He's evil for the right reasons, but he doesn't consider those or act on those reasons right.
He's unintentionally utilitarian.
Additionally, he's Machiavellian, which
Obviously,
is inherently, he literally references Machiavellian multiple times, which is an inherently utilitarian thing. Whether it be from like traditional economical utilitarian and political utilitarian, as in maximizing utility, not in terms of happiness, but just general utility for oneself, or happiness utility.
I'm fucking wet debuff.
I think, I don't know if they've talked about it all in game theory, but any game theory agent is acting in a purely Machiavellian self-benefit sort of method. Machiavellian, not Machiavellian.
Machiavellian.
And I was calling him Discount Zemo because he's trying to do. Yeah, it's kind of similar to Thanos in this vein. Probably just.
Fucking Gore was discount.
I still think Thanos is a character. What?
Gore going to Eternity instead of Infinity.
Who's Gore? I didn't.
Thor, Love and Thunder villain.
Oh, Gore.
Yeah.
That hit. I forgot his name. He was that irrelevant.
Wasn't that bad?
He was.
Christian Bale played him pretty well.
Sure. But he was an awful character. Acting's not everything.
Yeah, I'm so close to getting my stuff back. I just gotta hope I don't run into any dragons last second. Wyverns, whatever they're called.
But yeah, I think Thanos, Zemo, and this new villain all fit into the same sort of category. Zemo's the most well executed.
Good comment. Stream viewer. A hero will sacrifice someone for everything, but a villain will sacrifice everything for someone.
What?
Actually, I'll let you finish your thing, then we'll talk about what the person.
No, I'm done.
Okay.
Tell me,
a hero will sacrifice someone for everything, but a villain will sacrifice everything for someone.
For someone, yeah.
Like, what's an example?
Right.
I guess Gore would be an example, actually.
Although that's only if it's a really well-made villain that's also meant to be somewhat right. Some people just may have different moral philosophies and still be doing it for other people, just not the right moral philosophy.
So some people try to say Thanos is like an anti-villain almost. Would you agree with that?
He is.
I always mix up anti-villain and hero.
Infinity War Thanos. I think Endgame isn't that incredible. I don't think it's nearly as incredible as people think it is.
I thought it was good.
They made Thanos so much worse a character.
They made him into someone who wants to
Infinity War Thanos, okay. I still think his reasoning was incredibly flawed and should have been rewritten. That was...
We rated him, right?
Awfully done.
You got like a cringe on philosophical merit, which makes sense.
Aramis initially had him at like an S on philosophical merit, and then I argued with him about it for 30 minutes.
Well, yeah, you can think he's a good character and disagree with why he's doing.
No, I don't think he's that good a character in the first place. I think the concept is really well done, which is why he's probably still a good character, but the execution was awful in terms of the philosophy side of things. Like, actually awful. Because any non-brain dead individual can see that killing off half of the population will not solve issues, because that half the population will just grow back in, say, 200 years.
It's not extremely effective, yes.
And more realistically, it's going to be 50 years.
I also don't understand, if you have like the abilities to like do anything in reality, why would you choose that? Like
the abilities to what?
Okay, So if you had the ability to do anything in reality like Thanos did, where he could have like wished everything to be better.
Once again, another huge issue.
Fuck, I'm where my stuff should be, but it's
See
nothing
why
to price.
Are you in the actual frost cave?
No, it's not a frost cave. It's on the edge of a mountain.
Keep walking down the cliff?
Yeah, it probably went. Oh my god, I might take fall damage. Oh, I see it. Oh my god, it's in such a horrendous spot. It is an actual horrendous spot. Hold on. I have an idea how to get back. No! I got it back. Oh my god, that was so close. Okay. Well, fuck the skill point loss, but at least I got my shit back. Save here too. Now I have to waste a boat, which sucks on that.
Hey! Sarfnic, remember how we were talking about a poutine yesterday?
Oh, the fried dish? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why Google's doing it, but there's a poutine on their home screen.
Always some special holiday.
Why is Google celebrating poutine?
It's Quebec. I thought you hated the Quebec food.
Two good things that come out of it. Out of Quebec. Two things. It's maple syrup. Most of the world's maple syrup, not all. And poutine.
So I saw an interesting.
I don't know.
Based off of what the person just commented, I saw an interesting comparison between Thanos and Avengers. So Thanos, in order to get what he wanted, he killed Gamora, right?
Yeah.
And the Avengers, in order to get what they wanted, two people offered to sacrifice themselves.
Yeah.
And so they said there's a big difference between heroism and villainism in that case.
Okay, maybe from the traditional perspective, but from my perspective, that there's not much difference between.
Yeah, from yours, because
I don't think willingness matters in terms of utility production.
killing someone from your theory, I guess.
That's another thing of the deserving thing. It's kind of like deserving in that it's kind of hard coded into our brain, the willingness.
Oh my god, I gotta be careful. You're like almost distract of going down a mountain.
Except for when it benefits you, and then your brain completely drops that fact because evolution.
Oh wait, people are biased to believe that they are always right. I've noticed it amongst myself.
No, that's literally everyone. I'm sure I am to some degree. It's just inherent because evolution.
To victimize themselves too, all that.
Yeah, that's why everyone believes they're right in an argument instead of reviewing things.
Well, science people are willing to admit they're wrong, or they were wrong more so.
No, that's why no one considers things before an argument and gets mad during an argument. People will admit they're wrong when faced with overwhelming evidence, sure, but not most of the time. What was I gonna say?
But I think it's almost like it's to their own benefit. Like, if you admit you're wrong, it's probably because you want the utility from getting everyone back or whatever on your side.
Yep, that's oftentimes the case because you think it'll be more popular.
Yeah.
At least in politics, that's almost always the case when politicians argue. That's like literally always the case.
What's interesting is people who change their views, like Joe Biden 1980s versus Joe Biden now.
Yeah.
Huge difference. iDubbbz as well. Recent video.
Okay, but changing your views is fine. I think iDubbbz probably did it not for likability. I haven't paid attention. I imagine they are retarded views, but he probably did it for his own reasons, not because he wanted to be more liked. But politicians are only doing it for that.
Well, I guess, yeah, because politicians will benefit.
Like, Joe Biden isn't some... I don't know why people make fun of Joe Biden for changing his views. He made it incredibly obvious, sure.
It makes sense.
It makes perfect sense that he'd do it. You should be making fun of the people that voted for him and knowing that instead of the people that... Or instead of making fun of him.
Joe Biden says some of the dumbest things, like, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Like, the fact that they let him get away with that shit is so stupid.
Okay. Sure.
Like, he didn't get canceled. I know cancel culture sucks, but...
I don't think he's that dumb if he's not dementiated.
He's dementiated.
I think he's fairly
100%.
decent, or when he's not dementiated. Like, previously is what I mean. I think he was fairly good at the political game. And he exploited it well. I don't like him because he plays only for the political game, obviously. As with almost every politician ever.
So the next question in chat in a bit. What was I gonna say? So
why, religious politicians are probably a good thing right now and something we need.
I don't know if I'd agree with that one, to be honest.
Like truly religious ones, not fake religious ones like Trump.
Fucking taking photos. Joe Biden also claims to be Christian as well.
Oh yeah, every
Irish
politician.
Catholic or something like that.
Everyone knows it's BS.
I think it's just bullshit when they do like the photo shoots. So obvious that like they're doing it for the press.
Yeah, another thing, Sarfnic. Actually, did we answer the dude's question?
It was. I don't think it's really a question to answer, more like a statement. But there is another question they have, and I don't think you're gonna have any opinion on it, but I can give my opinions. It's opinion on Chris Tyson from Mr. Beast. The shit that everyone was talking about like a month ago.
Dude, like the Kim tranny.
So he can do what he wants, but personally, people don't like the personality change because of some of them who were fans of him for his personality because he was because of the YouTube channel he participated in.
Why does everyone care so much about this? Maybe he's retarded, probably is, but I don't care. Let him be retarded. I don't know why we're spending. We probably collectively spent between everyone on the planet like 10 human lifetimes just thinking about fucking it.
Welcome to the planet.
From Mr. Beast becoming a tranny. Is it worth 10 human lifetimes worrying about someone becoming a tranny? I don't think so.
We've got 10 human lifetimes out of how many lifetimes?
Yeah, I know, but that's still 10 human lifetimes. For one choice from one human life.
Oh, I agree. I think overall it's dumb, but
the whole relative perspective that you're trying to make there doesn't matter at all because it's still the same number. I'm not trying to use a relative perspective. Yeah. I don't care. You shouldn't care. Who cares? Whatever.
So what are things you do care about, Warhead? I want to know, because it seems like a lot of things I care about, you're like, oh, I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna, before I answer that, I'm gonna let you think for a second. Just think logically what I'd care.
Valheim, Minecraft,
No, you're going too far. Remember what I told you about politics, starting at the base?
So...
Start at the basics. So there are two reasons I would care about something. Realistically, they can be summed up into one reason, but I think from your perspective, it's gonna end up being two reasons until I sum them up.
Why do I have to run into a 1-star spear?
Did you die?
No. It's just annoying to deal with in a
Are
dodge
you
roll.
thinking?
What?
Are you thinking?
No, because I'm fighting. Okay, the other one ran away. You see what I mean? Okay, so that did like half my HP. One shot with a spear.
From what?
A spear fueling.
1 star though?
Yes.
That makes sense. It's a 1 star.
And when I try to run away, I can't fucking get away.
You just zigzag. Why wouldn't you zigzag?
I mean, it's like I'm trying to get to de-aggro.
You can't. Why would it? It's the same speed as you. Why would it de-aggro?
Dumb AI.
Yeah. Unless you know the AI well, you shouldn't really be betting on the AI being done.
Yeah, I think I found maybe the first or second legitimate island on the server. Like where it's not just like a fucking island that's like connected.
So, back to this.
Plus, I was actually able to get a de-aggro worker.
Well, yeah. but you have to actually like get a fair bits away and lead into a wall or something usually.
I think it's just a hill, like near a hill or something.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to this now. Why would I care about something?
It's important to the world.
Okay, yeah, that's one of the reasons. Utilitarian perspective. Other reason is just selfish human perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it makes me feel good. Which is generally entirely why most people are driven. Now, you can argue a lot of that utilitarian perspective, maybe because it makes me feel good to be Mr. Utilitarian Christ. But I imagine a fair bit of it isn't. I will also say, just going back to this before I answer your real question, a case like me, or someone who actually like cares about the world.
There is another question we'll answer later.
Just a case of someone who actually like cares about anything other than themselves in general, or completely doesn't care about themselves in favor of something else, will end up eventually just being evolutionarily trained out of the world entirely.
So, if you care about if you care about yourself, you're gonna die out.
No, if you care about stuff other than yourself.
Well, I mean, if your utmost priority isn't yourself, probably.
Correct. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
So in my case, at least what I believe, maybe it's not the actual true case. Maybe I am generally driven by myself. I am just lying to myself to make myself feel better. But in the case of what I believe, I think I'm generally not mostly driven by myself. A case like that would be a genetic anomaly and would not be beneficial.
You prioritize your own personal view on happiness, right?
It's not my personal view is the view that I deem to be one that was derived from pure logic and reasoning. Though.
Like an example is,
let me get a video.
Maybe Aramis actually is better than you on this thing. That's how Aramis is like has shown like likeness to people like Ray Binks and stuff.
What do you mean?
You don't like them.
Why? Okay, what do you mean in terms of using utility or maximizing utility?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me how.
Well, you're saying that
Ray is going to maximize utility.
Liking someone is going to maximize utility.
Yeah.
So you're maximizing their utility, or you're improving their utility, and you're improving your utility.
So I'm going to tell you why I shouldn't spend time with people like Ray Binks. And this is going to sound really stuck up, but I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah, go for it.
For one, she's not intelligent. Which also, from what we can tell, means she's less self-aware and less conscious.
Oh, they're fucking not self-aware at all.
Which means you're not actually able to quote-unquote experience as much pleasure. For two, you're not actually gaining from it at all. You're just largely detrimenting yourself by being around her. For three, if you spend time with other people, you'd be more effective.
Okay, that's a good answer. You said if you spend time with other people,
you're more. I am not really considering it a priority right now to make other people happy, at least in the short term. I'm largely considering it a priority right now to prepare myself to make people happy in the long term. If that makes sense. As in A, brain power, B, knowing what A, brain power, B, knowing what I need to know if I go the same thing. C, having proper experience. And so on. I told you it's going to sound really stuck up. And I wasn't kidding.
Okay. I actually would be inclined to agree with you on this. I think you made a pretty good answer.
And also that last answer, also going to sound stuck up. That's because I consider myself to be a fair bit smarter than most people and more useful to the world than most people. in most people's cases, it's probably worth just thinking about it in the short term.
Yeah.
Because inherently they're not able to do as much. That's why I don't tell everyone to stop living an ordinary life and devote their entire being to the future and stuff.
So this person has a question.
While having people like that.
It's not the question I'm curious about. What is your opinion on? Actually, I'll ask that question first. When people meet you, what is something they won't believe about you? Mine is really funny. It's so weird. It's not weird. It's funny. So mine is like, no one seems to believe that I'm related to Kurt Cobain for some reason, but it's true. I have no reason to lie about it. You know who Kurt Cobain is?
Yeah, but how many generations related?
Great grandma. But no, sorry, no. It would be like.
Okay, so
actually, it'd be like fourth or fifth cousin.
How is he related to great grandma?
So my great grandma's first cousins went westward. That's how I describe it.
First cousins, and then how many generations down is he from them?
I'm unsure.
The point is, what I'm trying to say is, I'm assuming 4 or 5 generations away.
Yeah, it's not
down,
extremely close.
I think everyone or the majority of the planet is related within 7 generations, so it doesn't really say much. It says a fair bit, because you're only going to have, I'm guessing within 5 generations, like 10 well-known people, but just because that's an exponential thing. But that's still going to be the case for most people. People just don't know it. What were we actually talking about? What did he ask?
He just asked what's something that someone wouldn't believe about you when they meet you.
Oh yeah.
Or
not in the case of online philosophy war cries, but real life war cries, probably what I just went into. But I feel like that's a fairly generic and obvious expected answer. Give me something about me that surprises you, Sarfnic.
Okay.
Here we go with the generic test question.
Oh god, sorry, workers. Grades just got dropped.
Oh.
For the game theory one, I want to see what I got.
Let's read them out.
I've gotten mostly A's except for history, which I got a C on because I fucking hate history.
Yeah. It's funny because a good portion of my family are history majors, or at least mine ended up.
So, your argument with me is that I'm not built for political science, and less so that political science is a bad major?
Not for political science, for politics.
Oh, okay.
Which political science generally leads into.
Where is it?
As a college major, you're actually fairly okay for it. I don't think in itself it's useful, but in your case, I'm not saying it's useful in your case either. I'm just saying you do well in it, but I don't think you'll do well in real politics.
Oh, never mind. Apparently it's just the overall grade that you're on.
Come on, give us it.
It's gonna take a second to view then. I don't think it's on. Check. I'm doing this while sailing, so it's like eye on the ship. I've got mostly A's though, which surprises me because usually I don't do that well in some of the courses I'm in. Especially the politics. I've taken the hardest poli-sci courses I've ever taken this semester, and I've done the best like that. Why is it not loading?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna tame a lot. Let's dig a hole.
But yeah, what have you been doing?
Biggie hole. Let's see here. I didn't go over it then. I did farming for a little bit. I did a little bit of sorting within the base and making some chests. Did a bit of food production. and did a bit of running around in circles. And now I'm doing.
That's what I do whenever I drift card. No, it's this the
That's
great
what I
thing
do when
is
I'm talking with someone, and rather talk with them and focus on that than actually play the game.
I'll check it later because I need to pull my laptop to see this. Let's see what this person got. Someone who did a lot worse than me.
Wait, can you see other people's grades?
No, but you can. But you can see the averages and stuff for a certain course.
Does he bell them? He's got it, right?
You mean curve? Yes.
I can't. Why do you call it? Yeah, it's called a bell curve. You don't call all curves. Not all curves.
That's just the U.S. way.
I hate the way that it's. You guys call it that. It's so stupid.
I don't think it's insanely bad. It just.
It's not insanely bad. It just makes zero sense because
technically a curve, yeah.
Is better. Yeah, I know, but there's only one bell curve.
And they say that the curve isn't.
Curves.
This course, the curve is extremely high because of how bad you do.
Yeah, it's standard deviation, yes. But it is curved.
Yeah, most things are.
I know a lot of universities require it. Actually, do we have chitin? We do, right? Because I need to make a harpoon in these blocks.
Harpoon? Ooh.
Yeah, I'll stream this.
Oh no, my friend wants to hang out today, but it's gonna be like hard to do because I gotta wake up early tomorrow.
Oh no, if you don't wanna. If you want to, tell me and I can go do something else. But if you don't want to, tell him that.
Oh whoa, I shifted the boat too much.
Stone. Acid mob drops chitin. If I'm streaming, so I can show you this.
Okay, I'll watch it. No, what I meant by related is we are all, or I'm closer related to someone. Not exactly like I'm
well,
like.
5 generations isn't necessarily closely related. That's why I was asking for the number of generations. I mean, I just don't really see the point in trying to compare this stuff. I think I've discussed this with you before.
Okay.
Like, cool, you're related to someone.
Mm.
It doesn't really mean anything. It's the same as saying, like, I've talked to a famous person.
I don't know why. I guess people just find cool.
Well, because they're inherently famous does not mean it's any better to talk to them than a normal person.
Yes.
Now, on a general basis, sure, because they're going to generally be more intelligent or experienced in something that you may be interested in them. But if they're just famous and have no special attributes, then, like, why?
I think the argument is there's someone you see a lot in a lot of things, and so getting to meet them in person, and now they also having a physical connection to them makes everyone happier.
What? I don't understand why people are happy with this, is what I'm saying. I don't understand why people have any care.
Okay, you can argue that. That's a fair thing to say.
Now, it's not, like, important by any means. Like, it's not doing anything bad to the world that people care about it. It's just an interesting topic.
God. When do you think we're gonna hit Yagluth?
Once we get losses, probably.
Really? That's fast.
Yeah, relatively soon.
I can't wait to get missed ones, that's why. Okay, so the dumbass in our class got a B. Fuck it, I'm gonna just pull out my computer and look. I can't wait anymore. I can't wait. Hope you know what that song is.
Looking for logs.
What's that? Up there. Is that plains with like a mountain?
Let's fast bone mass before I grab these slots, because I will have to tank it a little bit.
Are we far enough so we can actually get Mistlands spawning?
What?
Where we are?
So that we can get what spawning?
Mistland spawns?
Where we are now. Just outside the cone. The cone starts like here.
Okay. Oh, that means Yaku could be new one.
We're probably even closer than that, like here.
I gotta turn this boat if I want to get to where you are.
Okay, I need to only aggro one of these.
Yeah, let's see.
Did I do properly? What? Huh? That was weird. No, I just killed the Desquitos and parried something. I don't know what. Block. Let's grab one of these daggers. I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
Please be an A. Please be an A.
Okay, that one's got him. Now I just wait.
Just want to let you know, workers, in the game theory course that I took this semester, I was unironically one of the smartest people, like top 10.
Yeah, I know.
I was one of the people who was given a skip because I had enough extra credit. But the extra credit you have to be smart to get. You don't just get it from being artistic.
Honestly, what I'd be really curious to see is your IQ.
Probably not as
Like,
high as you think it is.
how smart you actually are. Whether or not you're a dumbass or actually got something in there, you're just not using it much.
Because I'm only half paying attention. My boat is going in like random directions. Sorry, guys. I think I'd like to explore the world. Oh no, it was a B+. No. I got A's and everything else, which is nice. I got an A+ in one class. It's W.
What class?
Creative writing.
A+ at your college is considered what?
Huh?
In a percentage mark, what is an A+ for you guys?
Actually, I'm not sure.
What?
Because A+ is a little different, I know. It's not 100%. It is not 100%, I guarantee you. It's not.
Well, yes, I know. Is it 95?
It's probably like 97 or something.
It's not bad. What's an A? For college, that's pretty good. An A must be what, like a 92 plus then? Or at least? So it could be like 94.
Okay, I sent this out. Now I'm gonna delete this.
Not me harpooning a lox.
Jesus Christ, you shouldn't have the strength for that.
Uses stamina like a bitch. Look at them. Maybe I should make the pen bigger.
Oh, yeah. The other one got out. Makes sense because it probably fell on top of the other one. Okay, I'm done with all that. Let's go. The only issue is I can't get to where you are.
Just
right
separate. Like, just turn. I think it's... There you go. Nope. Are they in? They're climbing on each other.
Oh my god. This is sexual.
I'm gonna make a separate pen for the other locks.
Breeding isn't like Ark in this game, right? You just breed and the babies come out, like Minecraft.
What? Well, that's also what it's like in Ark sometimes.
No, Ark it's like pregnancy, right?
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Then again, you also get the eggs immediately in Ark. I guess it takes some time.
There's no eggs in this game, I imagine, except for
Chicken.
Yeah. Are roosters in planes? I think they're probably Mistlands, aren't they? Yes. We would see them now if they were in planes.
Yeah, you're right.
Unless so, like you find the eggs in a chest or some bullshit. Then why would they wait to add such an easy level mob?
Because it's a farming mob.
So like this late in the game, you know?
Yeah, because it's a farming.
Ah, fuck. Yep. This is a dead end. I shouldn't have done it. Wait, I might be able to do it.
I'm out. No! I was so close. It uses so much stamina.
Shit, I might have to lose this boat.
Now I have to get him in the other hole. Just hope he can't get out of.
Back up, back up, back up. Fucking boat. Oh, wrong way. Shit.
Why are you running away? Where are you go? Oh, it's not this thing. Okay, let me go and parry you. Come up. Okay, now come on.
I got poisoned by a leech.
Alright, the animals are penned. This is the temporary lock pen.
Beautiful. Good job fixing that in the terrain.
Very good luck.
Yes.
I will use those locks as speed. Let me go Jagger them. That'll take a little while.
Oh no, this is a row. Okay, next. You have the. Oh,
I am going to go grab a drink. I should realistically probably log off for a moment to be safe.
I can't see you. I don't want to. I'm still trying to head back to where you are to get back there. I think I'm gonna have to go here and right back.
I also like nearly can't be bothered. I'll do it, sure.
All right, you're back. Yeah, I have to cancel my plans with my friends because I gotta wake up early anyways tomorrow.
Cancel?
Yeah, I have to wake up early anyways tomorrow, so there's no point in being out late. Oh yeah, so that's one thing. When you also use /s, it says your location on the map as well.
Yeah.
So that was something. That's a complaint I would actually take to the devs. I'd argue would probably be a fair one. Like, they have PvP, but I don't know if this game was like made for actual PvP. Like,
sometimes
like
Ark.
You remember the fucking W incident at Ark, guys? I think that was so. Remember we were playing official, right? And I guess I was looking at chat one time and I clicked enter a little bit of a delay, so I hit, and so I said W in chat.
Yeah.
Even like though I agree that was probably retarded, I think Aramis like far overreacted. Like he acted like you like summoned Satan, you know? Like
wait, what? Oh wait, I wasn't talking, or I wasn't listening, so I was tuned out on the character.
That's fine. So you remember like the W incident on our first ever Ark official?
Yeah.
I think that was like a far overreaction from Aramis.
No, so, it wasn't by any means of the imagination.
Like I mean, I agree it was retarded, but like acting like I summoned Satan.
You do not understand. If you're trying to keep hidden on a map, troll event. That's easy to deal with. If you're trying to keep hidden on a map, and something like that happens, also I've got to deal with this before the Loxus get fucked. We'll just kill this real quick. Yeah, and something like that happens, anyone that's on the server and actually has the means to do so, which is usually someone scouting the server, or that owns the server, will scout the entire server looking for you in your base. That's most people.
Wouldn't they just know that we were on?
Generally, sometimes yeah, sometimes no. But if you're
was that an official server?
That,
like,
yes, it was.
That's like official, right? But why would an owner want to find us?
Because people want to raid our base to get us off their server.
Why would they? Oh, like you said they would cheat to find us. Is that what you?
No. I'm saying they would scour the entire map to find us. Okay, I've got to deal with this before the Loxus die. Go away. Because if they see that, if they realize anyone's on, they will look around if it's not a regular new player.
And then we got raided a couple.
And we got raided the night of, so there is a good chance that is why. Now, like, yeah, they could have just seen us. People can just see you on, but you're still increasing the chances of getting raided by what, like 25%, which is a huge event anyway. So yeah, it was absolutely deserving of that reaction. I think we made this clear beforehand.
At least it wasn't on purpose, right? I'm not like spamming chat.
Yeah, I know, but that's probably a bad, even worse.
That's what I'm saying, it'd be even worse if you're spamming chat.
If it's on purpose, then you're self-sabotaging intentionally, which is less retarded than accidentally doing it.
Well, sometimes you could be... So, would you consider it more retarded if I had instead said hi in chat?
Yeah, it's because in the connotation of hi, it's probably that you're just naive.
I've had chat closer while I'm looking at the game. So they asked the question, what do you think about the color yellow? That's actually my favorite color, by the way. People think it's a retarded color, that'd be your favorite color, but I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I think they're right in saying it's a retarded color.
No, they're saying, no, they asked what I think about the color yellow. But I just like the color yellow. I think it's a pleasuring color to see. I think it's definitely better than red. Certainly better than red. And probably a little better than blue. I'm almost back. What's annoying is I have to take a canal. You know, the canal we took that one time. Take that to get through. A very tiny map. Oh, no, mind that is that. Okay. That's the first mount we ever did. I know it seems the stream all I've done is just exploring. Trust me, that's just because I'm bored of being at the plain space. It's always something like that. Oh, that's kind of cool. Gang violence there. A Valheim official server would be unbalanced as shit, I imagine. Because everyone went like black metal. Or that's a everyone with, you know, fucking leather.
That's why I need to launch in the breeding system.
Your obsession with snow owls.
What about them? I never really obsessed over.
No, I mean like how they were so good for breeding. Oh my god.
Yeah, because they had the exploit for so long.
Didn't they like make it a feature?
What?
Did they make it a feature?
I mean, no.
I can't remember that.
They removed it and then they added something called May Wings, which kind of just replaced it.
Was it like a glitch originally?
Yes, it's always been. Basically, you start freezing and you hop off the same moment you start freezing. When freezing normally requires stamina. If you hop off the same moment, it doesn't take into account the stamina requirement. I think it actually makes. If you hop off literally the moment you press the button, I believe it actually reduces your stamina instead or something. Which makes logical sense.
Oh god, game freeze.
I don't know, buddies.
That was weird. Nothing happened. You didn't die, I didn't die. Jeez, the game just froze. Oh, it's saving, that's why it's the world save.
Okay. Now I wait.
Yeah, I guess I probably just tune out the world save. My brain. Ooh, wait, I bet we can see Thor.
Are you able to sleep?
No, but I'm almost back at base. You see where I am?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
I'm headed back to base.
Oh, through the river.
Yeah, it's unfortunately a really bad spot. There's a continent here that blocks me from traveling. The traveling there. So that ocean's probably small.
Well, no, you can sail this way, or you can sail this way.
No, there's continent there too. It goes like this. I checked, so I didn't want to bother.
No, Sarfnic, this way.
No, it curves.
So you're telling me this curves like that?
Yes.
Huh.
You'll see once I update the map.
I almost doubt that.
Okay, so it curves like here. This I can guarantee is actual rain.
Okay, so it's not connected then. You don't know that.
Yeah, but it's smarter just to go this way. Backtrack. I think that's annoying is now motor expired. God, Mosquito, please, no. Well, guys, you watch sports out here. I know you definitely watched.
What?
You definitely watched hockey, right? But
yeah, I don't watch it religiously. I just watch what my dad's watching. It's about all I watch, though.
what is your opinion on the entertainment industry?
What do you mean, like sports entertainment, movie entertainment?
Anything like Jimmy Kimmel to movie entertainment to sports entertainment.
Well, I don't know. Like what? It's far too broad. I feel like.
Oh my god, my boat's about to break just because I can't fucking kill a Mosquito. Oh yep, I'm gonna die to this. My boat's gonna just get destroyed by this Mosquito. Good idea.
Don't die there.
I'm just getting out of the boat to fight it. Because it's gonna literally destroy the boat if I know. Killed it. I almost died though. That's actually shocking.
I don't know how you're getting close to this or nearly dying so often.
I'm bad at video games.
It's just like absurdly.
God, the planes music is so good. What's your favorite music soundtrack of all the biomes you've been at so far?
So far.
So pretty much everything except Mistlands, unless the other ones are unadded on.
Let's see here. It's gonna have to be the discovery music.
Oh. Yeah, what about biome?
The one that you get when you're near something. Swamp.
What?
Swamp has go. It's just really quiet. It's turn up your music. Swamp has like weirdly comforting music for considering it's a swamp.
Ah, man. I
Speaking
know why
of
you
which,
like
I'm gonna
Swamp
go-
so much.
I'm gonna go sit by this thing and
Well, then-
listen to this music. It's incredible.
Oh, the Yahoo thing?
This is a different one than usual. It's also good.
Nice. Oh, I love the dark Black Forest spawner one. That's so good.
I think that's the same one as the one I was thinking about earlier.
at my base on my other world, I built
incredibly
my forges on top of world.
Yeah, I've built them intentionally on top of them before to get the music.
It stays no matter what, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm almost back to you.
Oh, this is so good. Yes. It's incredible.
328, wow. See the ocean war cries?
No, I'm too busy absolutely popping off.
Coming.
Hate this game.
Wait, what?
It got the day soundtrack.
Oh, yeah. There's the weird day soundtrack and night soundtrack. Here, no matter where you are.
Well, no, there's the actual like announcement music of day, like an arc.
Oh, I see Thor. Thor's probably jamming some Love and Thunder. I think Love and Thunder is a really overhated, or not really hated, somewhat overhated movie. I met someone IRL recently who was kind of convinced me that it's not as bad as everyone says it is. It's the issue with a lot of movies nowadays and media is stuff gets a negative hate echo chamber where something that is leaning good gets overall massive praise.
Before I had seen literally anything about it. I had no clue. I do not look at reviews before I see movies most of the time if they're in the theater.
Same.
And I did not, when I gave my initial reaction to it, it was just as negative, and I had not seen a thing. I despise that movie. It is so weirdly bad.
Do you think it's boring, though?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not even like trying to push any agenda. It's just there. You don't need to exist.
I think so.
Leave the room. Get out.
I think Watiti wanted to make a what's it called? A romantic comedy. That's what he says.
There was no romance and there was no comedy. There was
the dolphin scene. You remember that one?
There was dead ass just movie scene with literally. I felt like it was sitting there, and there was no comprehension going on, no thinking going on in my head, no understanding of the film. I was just watching scenes roll past with literally no thought going on. I did not smile a single time watching that. I don't understand. It's like, why does it? It's not bad. It's just there's literally no point in it existing. You don't need to exist. Get out of the MCU.
So this boat, I just repaired it, that I parked here, has been unironically across the entire Valheim world. It's been here.
Oh shit!
It's also been. What happened?
Let me go look 1 sec.
Arc update? What?
Well, Arc news.
Arc 2, you mean?
Yeah.
Are they just replacing Arc with Arc 2? Very common.
Well, they're replacing Arc with Arc. Arc, what's it called? Ascended or whatever, the stupid thing. I don't care about that.
Okay. Okay. Do you want how much longer do you want to play? By the way, just curious.
As long as you want. Like,
really?
I'm just waiting for this. Don't go near these, please. Just careful. I'm sitting here waiting.
Okay. Want me to empty the crops?
Sorry, I just don't have brain power right now. I'm just sitting not doing anything because I don't feel like doing anything. Just waiting.
I'll empty the flash.
Need a bit of a break.
God, what's the frame drop? What? For some reason my frames are really low. Or are you getting server lag? Oh.
No.
When I was picking up the flax for some reason, everything seemed so choppy. And there was like a delay. Would you be okay with stopping right now, actually?
I'd be okay if you want to.
Yeah, I'm fine with stopping right now. We can take our time. We don't have to play too much.
Yeah, this is fine.
We'll finish up.
If you hop on alone, please don't fuck with the loxes.
Okay.
Don't go near them.
I just don't like to hop on alone right now. What happened to our blood? We don't have space for the blood bags anymore.
Because I used all of the ones we had.
Okay. Can I trash some resin? We have so much.
Yeah, sure. Probably gonna go read or something.
Not a bad thing. Yeah.
I'll go read. Okay. I'll probably go for the night.
That's all
It might be
good.
bad trying to switch the A groups on, but I'm gonna go to something more productive.
Are you guys actually like making progress or
Yeah.
just slow?
We're making progress. We're nearly at Plantera.
I already forgot the orders to bosses. Should we turn all? Oh, never mind. Okay, I know it seems like I'm ending the stream early, but I'm hungry. I want to do other things. Yeah. Middle watching a movie that we stopped yesterday, which we shouldn't have stopped watching yesterday, but we didn't even miss it. I'll make progress on that. Oh, I love music. Oh my god. I can't do anything with this tooth either. There you go. The fact that I actually consider the trash is quite funny. Probably just end it off after I do this. We'll go back to the locks issues. Much coal, Thor? 5, nice. We have so much resin that I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna trash it. Okay, thank you all for watching another Valheim stream. At Bun, now it's already 8 o'clock. The sun's still out, by the way. Like 8 o'clock at this time of year. Ooh, yeah, the sun's still out. Actually, about a month away from the what's it called? The summer equinox. Like, not equinox, sorry. Summer solstice? Yeah, that's what it is. Can't believe they're already there. Man, summer's about to hit hard. It's gonna hit hard. Real, bye.